I'm a dork.
We need one of those lights that they have at TV stations where they're blinking lights.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Live
Don't-
on
I'll end up
air.
getting her one in the
Those lights that they have at TV stations where they're blinking
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah. Live on
Oh.
air.
I'll end up getting her one in the Oh my god.
Somebody have their YouTube running?
Hey everybody.
Oh, wait now.
Hello, good morning. I forgot my intro. I was like, what do I say? What do I say?
Sorry, I screwed you up.
It's
Probably.
Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. We have Bridget and Nicky here.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning.
And free cookies.
Free
Woohoo.
cookies.
Free cookies.
I
Where?
went to
Hey.
McDonald's this morning, and they screwed up my order, so I had to go back. And she goes, "I have some free cookies I could offer you because you had to come back." I was like, "Okay, great." The lady was so nice, I couldn't be mad at her. She's just such a sweetheart.
You have to be nice to those nice ladies.
Yeah.
So are you gonna share?
Yeah, want one? There. Open your mouth, Bridget.
Do you know what is so cute is the grandkids, they feed me on the phone.
Oh,
Oh.
cute.
Like they, a cracker or something, they'll put it up to the phone. I'll go,
Oh. That's cute. They're feeding grandma.
Why is Nikki always in her truck? Nishana wants to know. What the heck? This is like
because
the discussion.
that's where she streams from.
I am going places.
There you go. That's a better comeback right there.
Because I'm homeless and I live in my truck.
Oh God,
Nikki, don't say that.
I know. I was gonna say no.
Well, everybody thinks it, so you know.
Yes.
She's always on the move,
I
finding
need
them
some
deals.
cheeseburger money for rent.
Oh
there
my
you
gosh. Oh my
You can
gosh.
just send it to my PayPal. I'm just kidding.
Nicole. Oh my gosh.
I'm living the dream, people. Living the dream.
Oh, oh my gosh.
No, honestly, my husband goes to work, and if I come to town, I carpool with him because my transmission went out on my car, and plus, why drive 2 cars to town? So I ride with him, and then I'm in town all day, and so I come over here and work on the storage shed, or I work at my daughter's house, or whatever. So that is why I'm always in my truck.
And what's in those cookies? I know, right? I want some of them too. Some of those special cookies.
Yeah. One day McDonald's is going to keep their customers happy.
Hey, sometimes that's what you got to do.
Well, they want her to have the munchies, so she keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I just so happen to have these cookies. Oh, is it Thursday?
Yep. All
Thursday.
day.
Okay. All day long, huh?
Yep.
Homegrown cookies. There you go. Hey, that's a good
name.
That is a good name for a dispensary, a bakery.
Yeah.
A special bakery. Diane says, Nikki, how far do you live from town?
About 20 miles. Well, my daughter's car is broke down, so I have to drive her to work too, and it just doesn't make sense for me to go all the way home and then come back.
So she just lives out of her truck. That's all.
Yep.
So is that your storage locker right there?
One of them. Shut up. Oh, sorry, guys.
He's doing that just because he's sitting at. He's doing that because he thinks you're cute.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over and shake my ass at him.
That'll do it. That'll get some honks right there. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
What?
Oh man. Nikki, I didn't get my morning video, so
What?
I just said that to lighten the mood a little bit last night.
Oh. Oh, did you see Diane's gonna have shoot the shit Pam on her ladies' night?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah. She made a truce with her. Everybody's pissed.
Well, you know.
Anyways. Watched that last night.
What was I watching? Oh, I watched The Auction Professor, which I really like him.
Oh my God.
I've never heard of him before, and I started watching. Has some good points. What else did I watch? I didn't watch any, believe it or not, I did not watch any drama last night.
Oh.
I was, because I was up until midnight. I stopped listing about 11:30, so I only got to 20, but that's okay. It's okay.
Sorry about the train whistles, guys.
It's okay. We'll get over it.
Okay.
Well, if she'd quit shaking her booty at them, Hank says.
Yeah. Oh. Trying to call up YouTube and I accidentally pressed go live.
Oh. So I got a kind. It's not so much a busy day, but I have this stuff that I have to go and pick up. My sister-in-law asked me if I wanted this stuff that is my niece's. She used to live in this house with her, and then she moved out and she left all this stuff behind. Doesn't want it, so she's giving it all to me. So there's probably clothing. There's probably a little bit of everything in there. So I called her yesterday because she didn't call me. I called her and asked her if she was ready to get rid of it, and she said, "Yeah, come and get it." So I'm gonna go get that today. Yeah, and then I'll be listing, and I'm listing jewelry today.
Oh, nice.
That is the plan. I'm gonna let's go through some of this jewelry. I'm gonna start getting, picking through it and getting some good stuff. And I checked on my watch this morning. It's running fine. So I'll let it run for another day and then put it in a dark place and see if it keeps its battery up. And if so, then we're golden.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Diane says, FYI, I'm not that Diane. I don't know her. No, it's a different Diane from the drama channel.
It's good to clear that up, though.
Or is it? We don't know because Diane never shows herself. She only has a picture of her and her husband.
Mm.
Yeah, it is a lot. I enjoy it. It's a good change from like clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I want to do is I want to get into a couple of different little, I wouldn't say they're niches, but just kind of open the door to a couple of, like I got into like a few replacement parts for appliances, and I've been done pretty good with those. And so I'm just kind of doing a few different things.
It's good to have a variety. It's really good to have a variety.
Well, like I said yesterday, me doing Poshmark has actually gotten me excited about listing again. It's not the clothing that's getting me excited because clothing does not get me excited. But but It's just doing something different.
Right.
And it's kind of gotten me excited about listing again. I mean, the other night when I was done I had to go home, and because you guys know, I got my clothes over at my daughter's house, and I've been listing there when I come into town. Anyways, when I went home that night, I was like looking around to see if there was something I could list because I was so excited about listing.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's a very good thing.
So yeah. And then yesterday I was like, yep, ready to list. Now today I'm like, I was sitting there going, oh, I wonder what I should do. And I was like, you know what? I should go over to the storage shed and list some hard goods. Because I've been doing all this clothing, and yeah, like I say, clothing does not sell for me, so I haven't had any goddamn sales because I've been doing all my listings on Poshmark with clothing, and so here I am with no sales.
And that's the crazy thing is that you know, you get I don't want to say like you're trying to build up your Poshmark, so you're not paying much attention to your eBay, so it's either one or the other. And I would love to get it so it's I could do both. You know, like try to split it up, you know,
Well, you should be able to. I mean, because you do clothing all the time, so you should be able to do both. You should be able to list. What I would do if I was you is I would list on Poshmark first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do all your listings on Poshmark, and if you decide it might be easier to do Poshmark and then eBay at the same time, or what you could do is list a whole bunch of stuff on Poshmark. And then later on, when you're just sitting there, go on your computer, go on eBay, right click and save all your pictures to your computer. And as you save the pictures to your computer from the one listing, copy your full description and then go over to eBay and just copy it all over there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can do.
Right.
Todd.
Morning, Todd.
Hi, girls and guys and everybody.
Hello, hello.
It's the handsome one.
Who's the handsome one?
The hand right there.
Huh?
The hand.
Hi.
No, not that one. The other one.
How are you? Oh, this one.
That one's not as hot as the other one is.
No, the
Uh,
other one.
so, yeah. I sold another item from yesterday's challenge last night.
Oh, good.
You did?
Yeah, I'm like, Rex. 2 hours you missed it, you punk. You could have helped me win. Oh, well.
Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. How are you this morning? Oh, it's so special to see you.
Don't forget to give a thumbs up to Valerie. Hi, Don.
I just love that
Don.
Hey, Don.
Don Maserati.
You can see we're all in a good mood this morning.
Man, Todd's in like rare form this morning. Holy cow.
Yeah, Don. So early.
Don, you're one to talk. She goes, Sandy, do you ever sleep? You're one to talk there, lady.
Don.
Hi, Mary.
Do the thumbs up. Yeah, I am at 969 subscribers.
69.
969. So I am so close yet so far away.
If anybody's not subscribed, please subscribe. She goes, I'm fixing to sleep. Oh my God. Yeah, you've been up all night, haven't you?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Don.
I'm going to sub from Chad's channel that I made for him. There you go.
Oh, thank you, Anissa.
No sleep. I'm a zombie. Oh boy. Now you need to sleep, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta sleep. Gotta sleep. I mean, I don't sleep very long. 5 hours, I think it is. Usually go to bed at midnight, and I'm up at 5, 6 o'clock, something like that. So I don't get a whole lot of sleep, but it's it's consecutive. So
I go to
thank you,
bed at 9
Anissa.
at 6, so that's only 9 hours sleep a night.
Nikki's shaking her booty at that train again.
That's pretty good.
Train's active this morning. Holy crap.
Yeah, all that booty shaking. That'll get you in trouble every time.
Uh-huh, Nikki.
Let's see.
Oh.
Don probably had a little twitch there hearing the train whistle. Like, am I at work?
Flashbacks.
No, I need to go to bed. I can't go to work.
God, you sounded just like Don.
Yeah, Anita Panita, she's at 980, so help her out also, yeah. Tell that train engineer that they didn't do the proper horn sequence. I put it on mute.
They're doing the Nikki shake your booty horn sequence.
Yeah. And that's the thing, there's supposed to be a sequence, a certain sequence, and honestly, I don't ever hear them do the proper sequence.
What is the proper sequence?
Well, there's different things. For different things, they have to blow their horn for different things, blow their whistle for different things. But like there's one, what is it? Like when they're supposed to leave or something, they're supposed to do it like 3 or something. I don't know. Anyways, I can't remember all the whole sequence. But anyways, there is a proper sequence. And they never really, it's all sporadic what they're doing. And it's always them going across the street is what it is, across the intersection.
I think there's a minimum sequence that they have to do, and then sometimes they add more onto the end. So
2 longs and a short, yeah. And a long for crossing, yeah. Yeah, they don't ever do it that.
Man, they it's like they're laying on the horn when they go by here.
Morning, Cindy.
Well,
oops.
Which I'm fine. I'm fine with that, but that's usually about every 30 minutes. So
they do a big long here.
Yeah.
The long ones here usually.
They tend not to like when I'm up at midnight, and they tend not to blow those horns as as long.
Yeah.
Like they'll basically lay on the horn when they're going through here, but in the daytime, at night usually they don't. They're not so bad. I mean, how
many lives have been saved by train horns?
Heck yeah.
So
absolutely. I mean, yeah, if you gotta lay on that horn.
Burlington
and Santa Fe and
oh yeah.
This is the
whoever else.
I think this is the CN yard here. We have Burlington Northern also. Burlington Northern Santa Fe. Actually, I think this one is CN. And then on the other side of the town is BNSF. I get them all over the place here.
Don is making the sounds for you.
Yeah, I see that.
Sorry, I got to get my loom packaged.
Your loom?
My loom.
Your lube?
Loom.
Loom. Oh.
Don't start that rumor.
Oh my God.
Loom.
Todd's backing up his lube. Hi, Maggie.
No, lube, loom.
Hank like lube what?
L-O-O.
That's how rumors are started.
M.
M.
You mother.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Todd, did Gwen go back to work today?
Yeah, she went back yesterday.
Oh, see, that's why he's got to ship it out.
Tell him I had to go to work today. Tell him I was at work this morning already.
Mother Loomer.
Mother Loomer.
No, I'm not.
Maggie says, closet clear out on Poshmark today.
Thank you.
On a serious note.
I forget.
Serious? A loom isn't serious?
That's serious. It's serious enough.
Yeah, it's a good sale.
Well, how much did you sell it for, Todd?
40 plus shipping, so like 60? No, 57.50.
Nice.
And I only gave, I think I gave $7.50.
Todd, I don't know if you know it, but you have somebody walking around.
What?
Is that you walking around?
What are you talking about? Yeah,
Does
I'm
he?
walking around some.
Oh, okay. Huh?
I got to put up my roll of crap.
Oh, okay. It was you then. I'm like,
hello, my little friend.
There's somebody else in the house with you.
No, it's me. See, here I am walking by the camera. Slowly. Okay.
Valerie,
Thank you, Dawn.
never mind.
Thank you. Cute new haircut color. Actually, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I've had the haircut for a while, but so basically I'm transitioning, not that kind of transition. I'm transitioning to gray. That's what I'm transitioning to.
Is that what they call that?
Yeah, that's what they call that. So, yeah. So that's what I'm working on. But thank you. I appreciate that. Yep, I'm coming out. Get ready.
I'm coming out.
That's a
Here
good
we
song.
go.
Yeah.
We're going to hear the horn beeping again.
Hi, Tara.
Hello, how are you? Hey, Nicky. Hey, I gotta tell you, I gotta talk to you. Do you remember that toner ends at the end of the week?
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
Reminding you, I was on there last night.
When she was singing, she was out of tone.
Oh my gosh.
So she has till the end of the week to get her tone back.
Because actually, those are the four. I'm pretty sure that's all 4 colors, and I think those do pretty good if you sell them in the lot of 4.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear Nikki's house closed now? She's not into that other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well, then
You
I
got
won't
rid
tell
of
her about it.
You got rid of the toner boner.
Okay, I won't tell her about it.
Nikki's still a moaner for toner.
I love toner. Easy money.
Oh, toner.
Yeah, and it's all HP.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Well, I only buy the branded like HP brand stuff. If it's like Office Max or whatever, I usually don't really mess with it.
Actually, the Xerox toner does pretty good too.
Oh yeah, that's true. If the branded toners do good,
Yeah.
but like the off brand stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, those don't do very well, but
Yeah. 6:30 here. It's 8:30 here, so yeah.
6:30
Parcel select is
6:30. Where?
in California.
Oh yeah, it's 9:30 here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm ready for a nap soon.
Man.
Is that snapper cable by you?
I woke up late this morning. I kind of slept in a little bit.
Good night, Don. Sleep
Good night,
well.
Don.
Night, Dawn.
Dawn.
Have fun. Sweet dreams.
Dreams are made of dreams.
No, I put them on the porch.
Well, Todd, what put you in such a good mood this morning?
Well, you stupid printer, why did you not do it?
Never mind.
Well, obviously it wasn't his printer.
He always gets that way when he's around me.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
What? Come on.
All that lube, probably.
It's too slippery. It's all over his hands.
Jam inside. Pull out drum unit. Damn it.
Oh man.
So much more I could say to that, but I am not gonna touch it with the
You're not gonna go there?
no.
I'll
No.
pull out your drum unit. Printer.
Yeah.
Morning, Deb.
Can we mute him because
Oh, this is awesome. I love it.
oh my god.
It's gonna be one of those days.
I guess.
It's always one of those days.
Why you gotta be like this, printer? I have another printer, but I'm not exactly sure where it is.
Sounds like a true eBay seller. I got one of those, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Well, Tara and Jim, you guys are up early this morning.
Yeah. Well, we went to an auction last night, and we go to that one on Wednesday night. We get home like at, I don't know, midnight, or by the time you go to bed, it's like 1 in the morning. And the
Right.
dogs woke us up, and we had a lot of shipping to do. So then we're like, well, I guess we'll just get up now.
Might as well stay up.
But
Get
I
up.
said I'd help him ship, so I get him caught up, and then I got a list. I took a bunch of photos. I got a list. But anyway, I gotta get back on track. Pretty soon the kid goes back to school. I gotta get up to get him off to school.
Yeah.
That time of year again.
All right. I have a question for you guys, and I need an answer
Okay.
or some suggestions, even. So I found this pin. It's a spider pin,
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
but one of the legs is broken. I have the leg,
Oh.
but it's not easy enough to like I can't glue it on, and I wouldn't even know what to glue it on with. So I don't know. Should I try to do that, or can I just list it that it has a broken leg and I have the broken leg, or what?
No, I guess if I was gonna fix it, I would try using. I would have Jim use like JB Weld on it. Now it depends. Like, can you get it where it lines up good? You still have to call that it's been repaired.
Right.
But if you can do it. See, I'm not good at like being nice and neat with that kind of stuff, so I would make Jim do it.
Yeah.
But JB Weld works good for like gluing stuff back together like that.
I love JB Weld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It stinks, but yeah, it works good for like fixing that kind of stuff.
Huh.
Because regular glue or whatever ain't gonna work.
No.
Todd, what do you think on the matter? You're the kind of jewelry guy.
If you don't repair things easily, I would just list it as is.
Yeah.
Somebody
So how
else.
much is it worth? I mean, is it worth fixing?
I don't. I think it's just a piece of costume jewelry. I don't think it's technically worth anything. Um,
Have you got a little soldering iron? Just get you a little silver solder and.
mm-mm.
That'll be her
Is it like a branded one? Does it have a brand on
It
it?
doesn't have a brand on it.
Oh.
It doesn't have a brand on it, but I thought it'd be perfect for peg leg, peg leg spider.
Yeah.
But I thought it would be perfect for like Halloween. A lot of people like this stuff.
Yeah.
So
Did you break
I'll
his
probably
leg off pulling it apart to smell like mothballs?
Oh my gosh, Todd.
Never mind. That was Nicky's joke.
it is going to cost under $10 for any type of metal glue. Okay. Yeah, I think if I just sell it with the broken leg, uh, send the broken leg with it. Maybe somebody else can, repair it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really doesn't like affect the look of it.
What if you sold it without the leg? What if you just sold it as it is? Can you tell where the leg was?
Yeah.
Well, you'd have a 7-legged spider, right? Because those spiders all have 8 legs.
It has like a stick, so the leg goes right here. So it has like a stick leg, a peg leg. So
call it a. Oh no, that's probably a bad joke. Never mind. That might be something I better not say.
If you're gonna plan on repairing a bunch of jewelry type stuff in the future, get set up now. If not, then just sell it, disclose the broken leg, and keep on moving. Yep.
There you go.
I agree with that, Hank. I mean, yeah, I think that would be great. Great idea.
Yeah, for being a spider though, it's a nice pin. I understand why you want to sell it.
It's
a nice pin, even though
I know it will sell. I just think it would sell better if it had that leg, but
yeah,
I don't know. And it's a great Halloween piece. I've also found they're little skulls on this bracelet. They're like a turquoise.
But
So
if you repaired it, you would have a leg up on the competition.
Sorry. That was good.
No, it wasn't. My inner nerd is coming out this morning.
Oh. 1 point. 1 point for silver hair. He drops the mic. That's right.
No. I would not drop the mic. I would sell it. Mics are worth a lot of money.
That's true. They do go for pretty good money.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I am doing it right now.
That's what I'm working on. I checked on the watch this morning, and it's still running. So I'll let
Is that polo shirt hanging there?
I'll let it go for today, and then if it's still working tomorrow after being in a dark place, then I'll sell it.
Hank just talk nerdy to us.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Nerdy to me. Woo!
Yep. There we go.
I don't think Brett Michaels would have been that hot singing that song. Talk nerdy to me.
Oh my gosh. Too much. Too much.
I am tired.
So any auctions going on today or tonight or?
Yeah, today's auction day for me, but I don't know if I'm going.
No, not sure yet. Yeah.
I have got so much freaking stuff. I'm just so trying to get rid of it. Now I'm not having my flea market at the Steam show.
Oh, you're not?
I don't think so. They need me to sell corn.
They need you to sell porn.
That's what I thought. And I was like, what?
We steam corn with the steam engine.
Porn.
Corn on the cob.
I thought you said porn.
No, corn on the cob. We steam it with the steam engine. And everybody just loves it, and they come over and buy a Buccaneer.
You have steamed corn?
And we sell a lot of it. Yeah, steamed corn. CORN, corn.
You sell Buccaneers?
Buccaneers.
Buccaneer, yeah. Oh yeah, the people that were selling it before. The people that were selling it before, yeah, they used to have eye patches on. It was so stupid. I was like, oh
God. That's hilarious. That's a funny
speaking of Steam Show, I'm still selling raffle tickets, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about those. Did I buy them?
I think you did.
Okay. I don't know.
Pretty sure you did. I got the pile at my house.
You keep your pile with your Buccaneer?
Yep.
Okay.
No, they already bought tickets. The ticket stubs. The part that
How are you doing? Are you going to beat the other super ticket seller?
No.
I know that.
I haven't been doing it on my channel. She sold like 1,500 tickets. I've sold 100.
Oh boy.
Which, thank you very much, everybody. I mean, it was YouTube that bought them all, so thank you very much.
She blew you out of the water again.
Well, she didn't sell this year. She's not selling anymore, so that's why. That's why I gotta sell, because she's not selling them anymore. And she used to sell 1,500, so everybody's like, "Well, somebody's got to sell all these tickets." And she's just so great, and I'm like, "Oh, please." Well, she worked on the freaking railroad. She saw new people all the time. Of course, she sell lots of tickets. I want to win that tractor. Yeah, then you come see me and come get it.
You should have taken those tickets to the Trump rally and sold some. You'd have had a lot of people buying them.
Yeah.
You should have been on the side of the road there, just selling those Steam tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, $500. Yeah, you can either take the tractor or $500. And they'll just call you and say, "What do you want, tractor or $500?" You say $500, and they'll send you the $500.
There you go.
Or you can get the tractor and you come see me. If I win the tractor, I am moving in, Nikki. All right, there you go. Come on. Actually, there's a member of the club who she never even went to the Steam show. She bought a ticket from a friend of hers who was involved with the Steam show. She didn't even know nothing about the Steam show, and she won the tractor that year. And so now she's actually the treasurer of our club.
Oh wow!
No, yeah, or not the treasurer, but the treasurer secretary or whatever it's called. I don't know what that's called. The finance secretary.
What kind of tractor is it?
I don't even know. Let me see if it says. Oh, 1947 Farmall Club.
Oh, it's a Cub? Oh, I've always wanted a Cub.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Buy your tickets.
I got 100 tickets to sell, Tara.
Oh boy.
How much are the tickets?
How much are the tickets?
$1 a piece.
I'll pay you $5 for a winner.
A Buccaneer.
And then I'm hoping I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna go live when they do the raffle. I told my husband, I said, "You got to remind me." Well, I only have 50 tickets. Here. Yeah, I told my husband, I said, you got to remind me during the raffle. I got to go live so all my YouTubers can see if they won. I really hope one of my YouTube people win. I think that would be just great. Then I'll be able to sell double next year on YouTube. Everybody will be like, yeah, I'll buy a ticket.
I want to win.
I've already turned those ones in. Well, you don't have to take the tractor, Hank. You can take the $500.
Come on, Hank. You know you want the tractor.
And how have I not seen this information? I haven't really been pushing it. I said I was going to push it, and I keep forgetting about it. So
Yeah, you talked about it a long time ago. I remember.
yeah, forgetting about it. And it's the drawing is August 26th after the parade.
I can see Hank winning
Need
the
not
tractor.
be-
Heck with all this school, I'm going into farming.
And if you
Yeah,
want
it's
to
a
go,
nice little tractor, honestly. You can buy
Yeah.
those belly mowers for those, and they make great lawn cutting tractors. Or if you have like a pasture to cut or something like that, they're not really that big of a tractor.
Okay, they're a little bit further around.
if I remember correctly, I
The
think this
Cub?
one
Well,
has.
it's pretty small. It's a Cub. I mean,
Todd lives in a subdivision.
well, that's Todd's problem.
Yeah, it's August 26th.
Even with the expensive water, it only costs him like a quarter to water his lawn.
It's not the size of your tractor, it's how you use it.
Oh
It's
my
its
God.
turning radius.
I just said that to somebody at the auction the other day. Not about tractor, but
If you can make your tractor zero turn, that's impressive.
I'm asking my husband. I thought it had a sickle bar on it, but I'm not sure. I have to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm messaging Gary and
I
asking.
want the one with the Woods belly mower on it. Is what I really want. I want the
And it's all-
4-foot belly mower underneath it. That's what I really want. That would be like one of my dreams to obtain.
If you've
And
never had your belly mowed,
I never had to have my belly mowed. Thanks, though.
I could, but
And it's
sometimes
been
you have to.
just grow back.
Sometimes you have to trim the treasure trail.
Oh, okay.
was that Todd?
Hmm?
Who said
Wow.
that? Did Todd say that?
Jim.
No.
No, Jim.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I'm like,
I got that from those games.
Oh, boy.
You definitely
Anyways,
got
if
a
anybody
reaction
wants
out of that.
If anybody wants to see anything about our steam show, we're on Facebook, Lakehead Harvest Reunion. It's in Esco, Minnesota. I'm looking to see if they have a picture of the raffle tractor on there.
How far is Esco from Duluth?
It's about probably about 10 minutes.
Oh,
10, 15 minutes from where, like, down to regular Duluth.
huh.
Where's Sally?
Maybe she's sleeping. Getting some sleep.
Let's go rattle her cage.
she is slacking.
Done with school. 96 on the last exam. Now to school myself. Paying more.
That's great, Hank. Glad to hear that. You
what?
made it. You are done.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, Jim's asking me where he goes to me. He goes, "Where are the cocks?" I'm like, "What in the hell is he talking about?" It's these two big like fighting chickens for on your wall. So he's like, "Where's the cocks? Where's the cocks?" I'm like, "What?"
If somebody says a chicken fight, that's totally different than a cockfight.
Okay, well, whatever. But if somebody just randomly says that, you wonder what the hell they're talking about.
No, I guess the raffle tractor ain't on there. But. Last year's raffle tractor's on there with the winners.
Hank says, holding off on jewelry because most stuff I ordered for testing, the sellers never shipped. So I'm dealing with a case against one right now. I take that as a sign to clean other stuff out first.
Hey, what's up, Cody?
There you go. Hidden cock fighting mothballs. That sucks about your...
Hi, Shirley.
Hidden tiger.
Maybe.
Something.
It's possible. It's a good possibility.
What's the name of that movie where they were jumping through trees like they were fairies?
Mm-hmm.
Crouching Tiger. Hidden Mothballs.
That was good. That was a good one. I had that in there.
What? I'll tell you a cockfighting story. So one time I had a horse out in Minnesota down by Stillwater. And I went out there, I had him out there for sale. So I went out there to go talk to the guy that was training it and whatever, see the horse. So I'm walking in the barn and there's a horse stall with this, like, it's a English gamecock. They're like the kind they use for fighting. Tied up, it had a little leash that was on its one little leg. And it was tied up. I'm like, oh yeah, why do you get a chicken tied up in your stall? He's like, oh, he's a real southern boy, but he's up in Minnesota. Like, oh, I had a couple getting a little bit of a fight, so I had to tie him up separate. I'm thinking, they're probably working on training them to fight, because I think that's kind of a little bit of a...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, my first husband used to fight chickens.
Oh, yeah.
It was illegal, but yeah, he used to do it.
Yeah.
He used to have quite a...
Ching, cha-ching.
Quite a...
chicken stable?
He had about 100... Had 100 cocks.
Huh.
That he...
Yeah.
That could be a dream come true.
In his...
Oh my god.
Oh god. Only Nicky.
You said what I was thinking, but I wasn't.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Anyway.
You just talked about my favorite dream.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
I love chickens.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing here? Where are we going here with this?
Sorry.
I don't know.
100 cocks. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And our favorite drinks. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Never mind. I can't even. I can't even do anything yet anymore.
Sorry.
I'm done.
Well, come on. You talked about 100 cocks and you thought I was going to be quiet, really?
I know.
Do you not know me or what?
What was I thinking?
It's like you don't even know me anymore, Valerie.
I know. What was I thinking?
I know, Nick. You're talking about Nick's two favorite subjects, chickens and what? I'm talking about male chickens.
Okay, somebody change the subject.
Give me some paper, Jim. Where's the paper? I need paper.
I said I love chickens.
All right, so what's your story, Valerie, about the cocks? I want to hear it.
He used to fight them. Then it was illegal, so what they would do is they had a guy that would basically arrange for a place where they could have like a derby, and so they would like sometimes it would be like in orange orchards or something, you know. And one time though, it was really stupid, but they had it at our house in the backyard.
At your house?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and I was young and dumb, and I was just like, well, whatever, you know. And I wasn't really interested in it, but shut up, Nikki.
Be quiet.
No, I just read the chat. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't mean to be
Anyway,
rude.
Thanks.
we got raided.
It looks like you
Oh
printed
no.
The chicken fight got raided, and so we
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
got in trouble.
Here's
That was the
yours.
only that was the only time I ever went to jail. I was underage.
Oh
I
no.
was 17.
Wow.
I was pregnant at the time.
Went to jail for cockfighting.
Yep.
That
Yep.
sounds great to have on your record.
Every gal's dream, right?
It sounds like a PG-13 version of Dukes of Hazzard. Was the guy who ran this thing? Did he wear a bowler hat and a vest, and then they call him Chicken George?
The reason why. Oh my God, Nikki, I can't take this seriously. I know. Maggie put, why doesn't a chicken wear pants? Because his pecker is on his head. That's why I was laughing during your story.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
And before that, Hank was saying some funny stuff, so I was like,
Oh, I'm
she's
sure.
like, yeah, tell us the cock story. We're all ears. Oh boy.
But that's it.
Oh, there you go, Cindy. That's a good one. If you want a lot of views, name this one Valerie's cock story.
Oh God.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Now, see, if I would have did my walking during this, you could have named it Cocks, Talks, and Walks.
Oh my God. Jim, do you got that passport on your desk?
Oh my gosh, how funny.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I really wish I could stay for more chicken talk, but I'm heading out. See you later. Bye, Maggie. Thanks
Are you
for the funny
serious?
joke.
Huh?
Are you leaving?
No, Maggie said that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
I
you're
was like,
leaving me
are
to-
you serious? You're going to do that to us?
Yeah, after that, I will. I just can't be here with all this dirty talk. I was trying to talk about chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
This talk is too dirty for me.
Okay. Oh, Nikki. Let's see. Lost my chat.
Get the hose to wash off all this dirtiness. Yeah, I know. I know. Y'all need Jesus. Y'all need more Jesus in your life.
Oh my gosh.
Not me, though. I'm as pure as the fresh driven snow. She said hose off all them cocks. Oh, boy.
Wow.
She goes, I am seriously rolling. That was the best ever, Valerie. Maggie told a dirty joke before. What's she talking about? I thought that was a hilarious joke.
Dang. What is going on?
I gotta send that to my daughter. That is hilarious.
Can you imagine the story that cop told when he got home? There was this pregnant 17-year-old at this cockfight.
We had to haul her in.
Oh my God, Valerie. You made so
Do you know what? Do you know what the kicker was though? And it was really, really quite shitty.
Oh boy.
So I'm 17 and I'm married.
Even more shitty than you be 17 pregnant and in jail for being at a cockfight or something worse. Go on, sorry.
I'm technically not in a. I'm just in a holding room. I'm not in a cell or anything like that. But and I'm scared to death.
I bet.
But so okay, so I'm there. They will not let my husband come and get me.
Oh no, they had to call your parents.
They had to call my dad.
Oh no.
Because they would not let my husband come and get me.
Yeah, and well, I don't know. I mean, because without a licensed practice law, you can't give legal advice. But I would look. That is something I would look into. I'm not sure, or at least the way I remember it is, your husband becomes your or the of age spouse becomes a guardian.
Yeah.
Your parents are no longer your guardian after you get married.
Exactly. So I think I know for sure that they screwed up, but
yeah,
whatever. You know.
Well, they had you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, they probably thought they were really gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah.
But I mean that's the thing too, is my husband, he was also arrested and he got out. He was out like 3 hours earlier than I was.
Oh.
Yeah. It was really a screwed up kind of thing. I had to write an essay. I was on probation until I was 18, so for about a year. My mom had to go to court with me. It's like I was,
Did you say you had to write an essay, or did I
had
hear
to
you?
write an essay.
Oh my god!
A 1,000-word essay on something about, following laws or something like that. It was.
Yeah, but did you do it? Did you ever do it again?
No.
There you go. So maybe that's what we need to do. Instead of jail time, maybe we ought to just take these criminals and make them do story problems.
There you go.
So let me get this straight.
You had to write an essay on why cocks are bad. It was a cock that got her pregnant and a cock that put her in jail.
Oh, God. I just picture poor Valerie like just doing whatever in the house, just not even into the cockfighting. And then she gets arrested because these dumbasses are putting cocks in her backyard.
You know what's funny though is it's actually kind of comical now, but so we're there. It's in town. It's not like in a hidden orchard or anything. So the cops come, they raid the place. We're all under arrest, but when the cops came, it was in the backyard. So when the cops came, there was 3 fences, and they were all down. Every fence was mowed down because the cops came. So we had no fence in the backyard whatsoever. People just ran. They just ran over the fences.
I can imagine. Yeah, and the cops are probably like, "Oh, here, easy target. We got the pregnant woman. We'll catch her. She can't run fast."
So is this like a one-time thing for these guys, or was this like an organized group?
It was organized. It was totally organized.
So this was like a cock ring.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's exactly, That's exactly right.
I think you got to pee your pants.
Oh my God.
Where the heck is she? On the ground laughing?
Nicky fell over.
I couldn't even talk.
I'm sitting on my stool down here. I'm still here.
I was going to say you cracked the code, but I almost said you cocked the code.
Oh, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All righty.
Oh my God, Jim, that was funny. Todd, what were you going to say before?
He's gone.
You don't have one in there.
Oh my gosh. I actually remember the first time my mom was telling me about her and her first husband's cockfighting, and my ears perked up. Like, what? Yeah, he was. My dad was like livid. He was so mad. It would have been so much better if my mom would have came and got me. So much better. But
oh my God.
Yeah, my mom and dad were pretty laid back on discipline, but even my mom and dad wouldn't let me go to cockfighting. That was definitely on the no-no list.
yeah,
Hank says, I am very sorry for cockfighting. WTF kind of essay is that? That's wild.
yeah.
Nicky gonna have to make it to the quick trip. ASAP.
She'll just go right there. We all know that now.
Oh boy.
I thought the guys were just chasing around those chickens for me to fry up for them.
Oh wow.
I'm just a beautiful housewife. I don't know nothing about cockfighting.
All right.
Should have gone to hell in a handbasket.
That's okay.
Might as well not even try to get this one monetized because
It'll be all right. Can you guys handle it for a few minutes? I'm gonna run.
Of course we can.
Oh yeah, we won't.
Are
we
you
won't
sure
do anything
now?
more.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
we're good.
Can you handle it?
I don't
Valerie,
think. I don't think we could put this show into the toilet any further than it's already
Nah.
been.
Valerie, I just got to know though before you go. Were you wearing
Okay.
shoes? Did you have
What's
shoes
that?
on when this happened?
Yes.
Okay. At least you weren't barefoot. Okay. I'm just trying to get a mental image.
Oh gosh.
No, I was not barefoot.
He's trying to get the whole picture in his mind.
Barefoot, pregnant, chicken
Watching
fight,
a cockfight.
watching a cockfight. Yeah.
Resale Tessa says, okay, somehow you guys always surprise me. Never know what I'm going to get when I pop into the show in the morning. Cockfighting and Nicky peeing.
Isn't that the best show though? Never knowing what to expect. That's the best kind of show out there, right?
Hank goes laughing my ass off, barefoot, pregnant, and in jail for cockfighting.
Yep. There you
And
go.
you guys thought I had good stories.
That's a good one.
It's always the quiet ones that surprise you. I've never been involved in a cock ring, so.
Me either.
Oh yeah, those are up in that cup.
I've never even seen one.
Hank says I gotta say this has to be one of the top shows ever for real.
Oh gosh.
This one says Norbert Jim. Was this Big Norb?
Yeah.
That was hilarious, Jim. That one was.
Ganashevsky.
Oh my god. I thought I was gonna pee my pants. That was funny.
Yeah, I had him in that cup. I found him at Norbert's.
Speaking of cock rings.
I think they were doing them at Laddish.
Maybe for their locker.
Or they might have been doing them at Laddish and then bringing them home to like put on their stuff. I would guess.
Oh god. Yeah, I have to be careful though. My nieces have been here a lot lately. I can see my 6-year-old niece running back to her mom asking, "What's a cockfight?"
Oh gosh.
It's a chicken fight.
Hey, you're never too young to learn about poultry.
Yeah, I used to show
So let me guess, you plug in your headphones before you start the show?
What?
I asked Retail Tessa, I said, so let me guess, you plug in your headphones before you start the show so that her niece can hear it. I remember a few years back, I found this strange ring up at the top of the shower. Oh my God.
Oh no, I don't
Like
even want to
on
know.
the very tip top area that you can't see unless on a ladder, this little ledge. And he and I both swore it had to be a cock ring from God knows who owned the house before. Ew. Gross. Ish. Yeah, pretty much. Or turn the volume down really low and hand over the mute button. Yeah. Sorry. Down here during Mardi Gras, down in Cajun country, they chase chickens to put in the gumbo pot. There were some girls that creeped out because it had just been up there chilling and hiding. Yeah, oh, ish. Well, there's geese hanging out over by the trees. Cute. Oh my god. That would be so gross. Oh, these flies. Are flies driving everybody nuts this time of year?
Just up here.
Oh, God.
They got to get that last hurrah in before we start getting a frost in. And that's
driving us.
At
the auction Sunday, it was terrible. All over the place.
This time of year, they're real bad with like trying to get in the house and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's like they're already like looking for a place to hibernate.
Oh, I
or
thought you were
whatever.
talking about tourists. You're talking about books.
We're talking about
that too.
Because I'm thinking, yeah, tourists do the same thing.
Yeah.
They're all
Tourists are
nuts.
just as bad as flies.
Oh yeah, they're cutting you off. I mean, they're driving like hell. I mean, it's
they're all
just like,
crabby because the season's
it's
almost
like if you're that
over.
crabby, just stay home.
When you go to FedEx, you got like 20 people there shipping their duffel bags home.
Well, to England, so I don't know what
Yeah,
that
well,
costs.
they're camp people.
Yeah, they get these camp counselors from England, but when they ship one huge, it's like twice the size of a normal duffel bag. You fit a body in it. They ship this one duffel bag home FedEx. I don't know what the hell that costs. I would think it'd almost be cheaper to hire somebody locally to work at the camp,
or to just buy new shit, or just buy stuff when you get here.
But the camp will pay for it. Yeah.
On that camp that were Lisa's horses though, all their horse instructors are either from England or Australia. They never had a stateside horse instructor, so they must get them cheaper. Oh, sure, but they probably get that thing.
Government grant.
Yeah, that thing will pay half of their wages.
The government probably pays to ship their stuff over.
Probably.
It's probably on your dime.
Yeah, but when we had the Russians, remember, they wouldn't take very much stuff home with them.
Customs, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't a shipping, it was a customs. They couldn't get it through Russian customs. Well, they could, but they'd have to pay up.
I'm not sure how we can top that story.
I don't know. How about those eBay fall seller updates?
What are those?
I didn't read them, but I did hear that they're going to do something where they're going to have a phone number in there for us, so that they're going to make it easier for a buyer to contact you via phone number.
Oh, lovely.
Talk to you about your stuff, but I thought that was the thing, is where eBay didn't want you talking to the buyer, so you wouldn't sell around eBay. So if they have your phone number, wouldn't that open it up for them to try to buy stuff around eBay? I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems kind of stupid. And this is what I said to somebody. I'm like, yeah, like I want to be talking to an on the fence buyer on the phone. Like I don't have anything better to do with my day than to talk to some dumbass on the phone.
Yeah.
But I have not actually read them.
But for all other dumbasses, no, it could have been just a big O-ring for something. Could be.
Could have been like a washer out of there, like
Yeah.
you know, like for in your faucet, your shower faucet, you know, so it doesn't leak or whatever. Poor person, here you're thinking dirty about them.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would be giving out our phone number. I mean,
I don't know. Well, I haven't read it, but the person that told me about it, I mean, they they follow that stuff a lot. So I was like, ugh, that sounds kind of dumb. Anyway.
Yeah, I heard stuff about that.
I'm back.
Hey, Valerie.
Oh, I need to. I hate it that I never know when the mailman's coming.
Ask his wife.
Nicole!
I was gonna say he always rings twice.
That's what I used to say. And my mother-in-law would be like, "Did the mailman come?" I says, "I don't know. Ask his wife."
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What did your grandma say about one?
Oh, I don't want to say that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a little
Oh,
dumb.
yeah.
too much.
Really? It's too much for this show?
Yes,
Must be bad.
this one is too much. No.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Ainsley.
You made it just in time.
I tried to turn it around for you, Valerie. I tried to talk about the fall seller updates, but
Oh, there you go. There you go.
everybody keeps going back to talking dirty.
Hey, don't forget about the Poshmark closet clearance.
Yeah, there you go.
And we don't even do Poshmark.
Yeah.
Resale Tessa said it's optional to opt in for the phone number, by the way.
Yeah, it is. And I will not opt in. I just thought it was kind of, if you think about it, it was sort of dumb because, if you like have a message where in the message you put an address or you put a phone number, it trips the robot right away that you are, trying to sell around eBay. And now they're going to have the seller have access to our phone number. Doesn't that kind of contradict each other? But
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care. And yes, you don't have to opt into it. I just thought it was sort of stupid.
Well, and they're not stupid, so they got to know that. So then I wonder if this whole thing with you giving the address or whatever, if that's really why they don't want you to do it, or if there's some other reason. Because now with this new phone number thing, that don't even make any sense. When something doesn't make sense, it's like when my kid tells me a story that doesn't make sense, I figure my kid's lying.
Right.
So I'm a little suspicious about this one.
Mm-hmm.
We've had warnings where we've had buyers like send us a message and put their phone number in the message, and we've gotten warnings on that person sending us their phone number.
Really?
Yeah, which I'm like, I can't control what people type. I don't have that ability yet.
Right.
I got charged a final value fee on one.
Oh yeah.
They charged me. I ended a listing because I'm like, okay, I've had enough of this, and now I got eBay up my butt about sharing information or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna end this listing. Well, I end the listing, and then I thought about it. I'm like, well, they said they might charge a final value fee, so I went and checked it about 2 days later. Sure enough, there's my final value fee. They charged me a final value fee on a listing that I ended, and I had to call them to get it taken off.
Yeah, and it was like $150 item, so it wasn't like
of course, because the stuff they want to contact you on, of course, is always expensive.
Huh.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. If somebody does try to contact you, make sure you in a couple days check your charges and make sure they haven't charged you a final value fee on it.
Well, I guess if you ended the listing.
Well, no, they can do it without it. You don't even have to have the listing.
Oh.
If you read their thing, they tell you they can do that. And they did it with me when I ended it. Because that's what the lady on the phone said. She said the reason they did it was they ended it. But
yeah,
sometimes those customer service people don't know what's going on either. Because you call another one, you call half an hour later and you'll get different answers.
I think that Craigslist Hunter got a suspension for somebody trying to contact him like that, but I think he might have gave the address to his store because they wanted to look at something.
Yeah. Huh. Bingo.
Well, you heard that, Mabel? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Mabel?
Being a loudmouth this morning.
Oh boy. Are you ready to attack? Are you ready to attack now?
I'm back. Sorry, I had to leave for a minute. The owner of the storage shed came over and asked me if this pile of crap was mine. I said no.
It is mine, but I'm not going to admit to it.
Anyways, they said they're putting cameras in. I said good. I said because last year I said somebody dumped out their toilet bucket and there's dirty tampons and everything else laying out here.
Well, don't you have somebody that's trying to live in one of those units, you think?
Well, that's what I told him that. And
Yeah.
he goes, well, I won't let him know that you told me. I said, I don't care. But yeah, I think they're living in it. Well, anyways, the door was open, or it was unlocked, and he went over there and locked it. So
Oh, no.
they're not in there.
Did you take that plastic wrap back, Jim?
What's that?
I know last year for sure they were living in there. This year I'm not sure, but nope, can't pee at the unit anymore.
Oh, I haven't.
Well, there goes your fun, Nikki.
I know. And that's what I told him. I said, yeah, I said, I've had my stuff stolen a couple of times. I said, I'm glad that he's putting a camera in.
Yeah. Nicky become the new eviction manager.
Yeah. Get out in a few too. Yep.
Yeah, with that free stuff you found in the parking lot should make up for the stuff that got stole.
Yeah, right. None of it's worth a shit. And I said, no, I don't throw garbage out here. I said, the worst you're gonna see from me is probably some cigarette butts. That's about it.
Or some pee.
Or some pee. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
See
You know what you should do?
I've only done that a couple of times.
Oh, boy. You should, when he was there talking to you, too bad you didn't have like one of those big gallon glass jars with like some yellow liquid and like a couple big pickles in it or something. Have it sit there like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll clean that off.
This show needs to be renamed the Peacock Show.
Oh boy. Hey, I tried to talk about serious stuff and nobody was having it, so I tried Todd. You were gone. So
Diane says, yeah, Nikki, now you can't live out of the storage unit anymore. Nope, can't do it anymore. Why is the grass all dead in this one spot? Well, like I said, if it was like pavement or something, I probably would never have done that. But I've only done it a couple of times, but it's dirt, so it doesn't matter.
Guy walks by, he's like, why does it smell like urine over here in this one spot? Oh my god.
I'm just trying to keep the animals away, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I was listening to public radio, I don't know, a couple years ago, and there was this dude, I think it was in New York City. You know these bridges, the ones that lift up so the boats can go underneath? Well,
Yeah.
apparently there's like rooms in there with mechanicals that are heated. And
Yeah.
this guy got into one of these rooms that nobody ever went into for maintenance. And he was in there for like a couple of years. We had a TV and tapped into the bridge's power. So he had television, he had a refrigerator, he's all set up living in there. And he brought some dude back home with him to party. You know, they're drinking or whatever, watching TV. And then if he figures that's who turned him in, he goes, a couple of weeks later, he got buzzed. The cops came and he got raided.
Oh,
But he'd been
wow.
living inside this bridge for like 2 years.
Oh.
Like people habitate weird places. It's not just storage.
Here, would you weigh that? They have that like in California, like LA or something, where they have those what would you call like where the emergency like water, like when they have flooding where the water goes through, they go live in those things, but they'll have like rooms way up in there, so then they hope that obviously it doesn't fill up with water.
Right.
I'm thinking there's no way I would go live in that, but there'll be way in there,
Dave, if I want to bring it back to my
No.
duck house.
How much was it?
$10.
That was a rabbit hole I went on YouTube one day. It was like the secret life of whatever.
If you look on YouTube, there's a guy on YouTube that lives in a storage unit. Man, he decked that thing out cool
Yeah.
as hell.
I saw that.
Does he like air condition it though, or is he?
Well, maybe as a climate controlled
No.
one.
Oh, or unless he's inside a building where it's climate controlled.
I don't know. You have to see it though. It looks. I mean.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He had lights running in there and everything.
Yeah, it looks good.
Because
Wow.
this guy in the bridge, it was actually heated because it's part of the bridge. Whatever, it was part of this, like where the guy pilot house or whatever it runs the bridge. It was heated from that heat system, so he had heat and everything. So it's 70 degrees all the time, and
Wow.
I just wonder about maintenance though.
Yeah.
When a guy said you had 2 years and nobody'd come in there to maintain anything, I'm like, wow, you guys should be checking on your bridge, man. Could fall on a boat.
Yeah, somebody's not doing their job.
I told him, I said, that ain't my, I said, I don't leave stuff laying around. I said, I'm here all the time. I said, I sell on eBay, so I'm in and out of here all the time.
I live here, so I can tell you who's been throwing garbage out.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I moved here because I didn't want any neighbors, so you need to get those people out of here.
I said, I have like 3 storage units here. I said, I always let her know when there's stuff laying over here in a pile. I said, because I want her to know that it ain't me putting it there.
Did you get rid of the second storage unit yet?
No, I still have 3.
Oh.
But I'm gonna do some scrapping. So I'm gonna get most of the stuff out of this one. And then Penny's going to come over and clean out the other one. So I should be able to get down to 1. And then as soon as I get my building. See, Nicky, they know you. Yeah.
They're probably going to California too, I bet.
It'll be nice to get rid of these storage sheds.
My daughter called me yesterday and she said that they had a like a kind of a fluke storm that came through.
Mm.
And she said it was like hurricane winds and rain, like a monsoon rain, and it was flooding, and like you could not even see to drive. It was so that was raining so hard.
Wow.
She said there was people on there's a lake that's right near them, and she said there was people on boats, and I guess there was like 6 boats that got overturned, and
wow, that's
she said it was crazy. She said she was okay, and her and the kids were okay, and they were inside, so.
I don't like being out on the water in a storm. I'm always worried about getting hit by lightning.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
4th of July. We not only did we break down earlier in the day, we got caught in this thunderstorm. And my kid's out on the tube, so he's like, "Oh, I want to come in." So we stopped. We put it in neutral, and I want to get behind the island because the way the wind's blowing. Well, we didn't get in time. It blew up so fast, the waves got really bad and stuff, and we didn't get out of the way. And it was really, we got pounded.
It was like the opening credits from Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
Yeah, we're trying to get the roof up.
Yeah, I mean, yes. We probably have like 3-foot waves, so if we're in like 6 foot of water, I'm trying to like move us over to get behind the island. But because the waves, obviously, you have a 3-foot wave. When you're in the trench of the wave, it was going so low. It was the prop was hitting the dirt, so Jim's like yelling at me and freaking out and shit. Oh yeah, it was just awesome. The waves were coming so much it was coming over the swim deck and splashing into the boat.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, the bilge pump must have ran for like 10 minutes on the boat.
Oh. Welcome back, Deb. Do I have an echo?
Can't really tell.
The wait in the listen.
Cool. Is it going to California?
Oh, I didn't even.
Oh, I was just curious.
No, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah. That's what they always call them, Texas or California.
What's everybody got going on today?
I'm gonna list.
Listing.
I gotta go grocery shopping.
I'm hoping the Lutherans will have more stuff at the rummage
Oh
sale.
no,
than
you're gonna go
last
take
time.
advantage of those Lutherans again.
Say,
Poor Lutheran.
if you took all the Lutherans in our county and put their income up next to everybody else in the county, it would probably be 10 times.
I didn't know a religious group could be rich.
Yeah.
They're tracking their income.
All
My
those
grandfather's side of the family were Lutherans, but they weren't rich. Ugh.
all those dang Norwegians that settled this county were Lutheran. So they're all the landowners and the business owners.
We got a lot of those up here too. A lot of Norwegians and a lot of Swedes.
Finlanders.
Finlanders.
We got everything. German, Polish. No Irish or Italian though. Italians are in the UP, but not here. So I came up from Chicago. I'm Irish and Italian, and then there's like no other kid in the school that's Irish or Italian.
Did they pick on you?
Yes, they beat the crap out of me.
Aw.
You know, like in a mosh pit? It was like a mosh pit, but while you're getting beat up.
What's that other ones we have though here? Those kukaniches with Croatians.
Oh, Croatian.
Yeah.
Pros.
Crows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're Croats. They're from Croatia. They call themselves crows. It's not a derogatory.
Right.
But their names end with itch. That's why from like Rosemary's Baby, I always say all of them itches. Because they run everything. The mayor was a Croat. You know, they run like anything political. Remember, that's not anymore. But when he first moved up here, that's the way it was. You had these old time local families, and you had to know one of them or be related to one of them to get any kind of government job or anything. It was crazy.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Nikki's got a phone call. The narwhals are calling.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Corey wants to know where they're going to stop to eat on the way home.
Oh my gosh.
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Yeah, we're going to the corral.
I miss that chocolate.
Brandon loves the chocolate fountain.
I'm gonna
Oh my gosh, they had 24 hours a day ice cream on board that ship we were on, and kids were just. You can't believe all the messes. Every time you'd walk past there, there'd be people on their hands and knees cleaning up some kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for those things because that, like Golden Corral, that dessert area, that place is trashed. And you guys got like some skunky, skanky, sticky-fingered kid over there, you know, in the chocolate fountain and ice cream and stuff. Pouring sprinkles right down their throat.
About 2 a.m. we were, I forget why we were up so late, but walked past that ice cream fountain, there were like 20 kids around it.
Yeah.
Getting bowls and cones.
I'll tell you, we take Brandon to Golden Corral, and he'll be like, "Do I even have to eat regular food?" And I'm like, "I don't care. Eat whatever you want."
We were
go for
we were
it.
in Orlando at one of the many Golden Corrals, and there was this group of 4 or 5 kids, and they were like taking the long sticks, like those fondue sticks or whatever. They were sticking like fruits or whatever, sticking them in the chocolate fountain, then eating them, then taking a stick, sticking another fruit, sticking the chocolate fountain. Eating them. Like I told Tara, I go, don't eat it.
No,
Don't eat
they
from the
didn't
chocolate
even
fountain.
have the chocolate fountain because they had taken the chocolate fountain apart to clean
Was
it.
it- oh.
So they put the chocolate in this
Oh,
big,
that's what they're doing.
like one
okay.
of these buffet
Yeah.
dishes that are warm, you know, so it's melted chocolate in this dish, and that's what they're dipping it into.
But they're not even putting on a plate. They're just like taking it right from the thing and going right into the stuff and then double dipping. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Tara, do not eat anything.
Oh
with
my God.
chocolate.
And it's like, well, because we leave the park late. So by the time we get out of the park, I mean, we get to the Golden Corral, it's probably like 12:45 in the morning or whatever. They're so swamped with people at this Golden Corral. The poor chefs, I mean, they can't even like keep the fabulous pot roast in stock. And then you got people like irate, like, I want some pot roast. And the guy's like, all right, we're cooking it as fast as we can.
Again, the
I felt
sweat
really
is just
bad
running
for
off
this.
these dudes' faces. I mean, you can just tell it's slave labor.
Yeah, I felt really bad for him. Like, I would not want to have your job.
And their rent to be on that high end, that whatever 92, I think that's 92, that strip that they're on. Anyway, to be on that strip though, I mean, their rent per month is like tens of thousands. I mean, it's like just insane what they got to pay for rent. So they got to make like, you know, tens of thousands a month to make the rent and make the payroll. And stuff.
They're probably making like $10,000 a day or
They
something.
have to. Well, yeah, because I mean,
By the
like,
time you pay the staff, probably more than that.
that's why they ran all the, because people in Florida complained, the people who had the little businesses, they complained because the prices got so high they couldn't lease anywhere on that strip anymore. Because, you know,
Is that Orange Blossom Trail or is that
no,
something
I think
different?
that's not. Is that 92?
I don't know.
It's
I never
it's
know
a
my-
route going. It's a main highway going into Disney World.
Yeah.
It's super expensive real estate.
It's like, you know, the first couple days you're in Orlando, it's like, I don't know where I'm going. And then by the time you're getting ready to leave after you're there 5 or 6 days, you know where everything is. Because remember that one year we couldn't remember where the concrete place was, and then your mom didn't give us good directions?
One year it was twice we couldn't find it. It was the third time.
Is it on Ham Brown Road or off of Ham?
No, it's on where Ponciana goes back and forth. It's not Orange Blossom. That is at 92 or whatever.
Oh, that's Ponciana.
No, Ponciana crosses that.
Oh.
This runs, that 92 runs east and west. This runs Ponciana's north and south.
If I go
But
back
we
to
kept
Orlando,
turning-
you're going to find that concrete
We kept
place?
turning left instead of right, and it was
Oh.
turned. If we'd have turned
yeah.
right, we'd have found it.
Oh, okay.
So if you go the wrong direction, no matter how far you go, you'll never find what you're looking for.
Oh, there you go.
If you're heading directly away from something, you'll never locate it.
Hey, Lori made it.
Hey,
Valorie!
hey.
Sorry, how you feeling?
Much better.
Good.
Back to normal, huh?
Yep. My old ornery self. I'm good.
That's good.
Took some more antibiotics and got a good night's sleep, so I'm a happy camper.
Hey, that's
That's good.
awesome.
Oh, gross. No.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
Yep. So how is it? Is
Mabel's
everybody?
tied up, right? Mabel's tied up, right?
We're doing good.
Good.
Having a good day. Talking about some interesting information.
When aren't we?
Well, that's true.
This goes down in the books for, I think, one of the top.
This was a good one.
So what was the subject? It was either poo,
You don't wanna
pee,
know.
pee,
You don't-
or
No, no.
No, you don't want to know.
Well,
None of the above.
it started off with somebody looking for a cock on the wall.
okay. Okay. That's all you had to say. I get it.
And it went from there.
It went down here.
It went way downhill. You know us. We couldn't keep anything.
No, it just wouldn't be right.
No. Somebody think we were sick or something.
And we found out Valerie's an ex-con.
Oh,
Who would have thunk it, right? Yes. I did a 3-hour stint.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
All the things I did when I was young, I'm surprised I didn't end up in jail.
I wasn't even. I mean, I didn't even get anything out of it. That was a bad thing. I mean, I always have the saying, if you go big or go home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're gonna do it good.
Yeah, you had those people with those stroller full of kids who walked by at daycare.
It's like that line from Beaches when they asked Bette Miller what she did as a kid, and they said everything they told me not to. Well, that was my motto, so. I wasn't a horrible person. I was just a mischievous one.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
A mischievous one that very, very seldom ever got caught. And if I did, I threw the blame over on my nephew. He did it.
At least you had a scapegoat, right?
Yeah.
So I collected Playboys and guns. Two things I wasn't supposed to mess with.
So just so you know, everybody, I was not like 9 months pregnant when I was pregnant, but I was only like 2 months along. So I wasn't like, nobody even really, I mean, other than family, nobody knew that I was pregnant. So.
Oh man, I was picturing you'd be like 7 and a half
That's what I was
months
saying.
along, you got the bowling ball out in front of you, trying to run, but you can't.
Yeah.
It was more like a waddle right now.
Yeah, exactly.
With a can of cigarette in your hand and a can of non-alcoholic beer.
Well, you know what was funny about the whole thing was, okay, so they came, it was in the backyard, so everybody started running, so I started running, but there really wasn't anywhere to run to because they were already in the front yard. So I went to the fence, and I thought I was going to jump over the fence. Yeah, I got to the fence, and there was a police officer standing there. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Here, catch me.
Yeah, it wasn't anything dramatic like that. It was, I pretty much, gave up. Because I was like, well, they're going to catch me anyway. I can't run that fast.
Oh, no, Valerie, you should turn around and pointed and said, officer, they're in there, they're in there.
I tried to stop them.
He just said, yeah, I've heard that one before. Get in the car.
I'm so glad you came and answered my call.
But they handcuffed me. I did get handcuffs. I was in handcuffs. That was...
Well, did they cuff you in the front at least?
Yeah.
That's good.
I think I had cuffs in the front. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because otherwise,
time ago.
Otherwise, when you take that ride in a squad car, it's super uncomfortable.
Oh, I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Oh, where's Sally at this morning? Still sleeping?
I don't know. I tried to shake her
cage
a little bit, but she didn't. She never responded. So.
Did she have to work last night?
Nope, she's off for 3. Hank says I tried to stop him, but there were just too many cocks they're everywhere.
Oh man.
Yep, just too many. It's a good story anyway.
You'll have to rewind. Later on, watch the first half hour or 45 minutes of the show. You'll enjoy it.
Yes.
I could say I got in trouble for car theft, but all I stole was a pedal-operated Batmobile. and I painted it green, thinking nobody would notice. dad's
That's
like,
pretty
my
good.
dad's like, really? You really think that color is going to conceal what you've done? Well, why wouldn't it? That's a John Deere.
John Deere family.
Well, the
telling
kids hear the other side of the story. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about our family is she was like 11, 12. Well, if I was 17 and she's 7 years younger, what would that put her at? Like 8, 9? I mean, she was still pretty young when I got married at that time. So
Don't ask resellers to do subtraction.
I think they come by here because I think they're looking for the horses.
yeah, I suck at 10.
Come here.
10.
Come here. Come here.
How's
Maybe it's
that?
a dog that keeps
Yeah,
barking
yeah.
at all stuff.
Come on. We know you want to show. Come on.
Sorry, Todd.
Come here.
Maybe they'll stop walking by. One of the kids is crying over the dog barking.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, get
Yeah, my dad never spoke of that day again. He never mentioned anything else about it.
I imagine. I imagine that wasn't one of his proudest memories.
There. Say hi to everybody, then go back out there.
I'm sure
Aw.
not. I'm sure not.
There you go.
Not really dinner conversation.
He probably wanted to laugh.
Oh, Lori's got her dog up.
Yeah,
about
he's
the
on.
whole-
Yeah,
about
she heard me on the show and decided she wanted to make an appearance.
Oh, she's cute. Is that a miniature pinscher?
No, she's a Chiweenie.
Oh,
Or a
Chiweenie.
Weenie Wah.
Chihuahua and wiener dog.
Oh, Dachshund.
Chiweenie.
Wow.
She
She's
thinks
so pretty.
she
Well,
thinks
those
she's
two must
a
look
pit
funny.
bull.
Her mom and dad must look funny on a date. Oh.
She's long and she looks like a Chihuahua, but she's long with short legs.
Yeah,
Aw.
Weenies are
I like
cute.
dachshunds.
I do
She's
too.
she's a little bully.
Yeah.
Dachshunds usually are.
Of course, now she's acting like she's scared of the world. So
Aw. I don't want to be on camera. I'm shy.
you ready to get back down now? Starting to get back to work. She thinks I have to hold her. Where I've been sick for the last few days. She's been on up my butt 24/7. So now she's like
Mhm.
everywhere I go.
I just gotta make sure you're okay, Mama.
Bring it down. Oh, wait a minute. I'll take that with you. Go in there and lay down. I'm fine. Go away.
Yeah. Just gonna get some. I'm gonna get some serious jewelry listing done today. I have got to get through some of this jewelry.
Oh, Ainsley had a Chiweenie, 16 years. Oh,
Aww.
I love. She's a trip.
She's trying to run away from me.
She's the only one that will play with all the dog toys we got.
Loxy, huh?
She has a favorite dog toy. It's one of those little
Oh, is there
McDonald's-
Stores of Doom?
McDonald's teeny beanie babies. It's the butterfly.
Uh-huh.
I can find the big ones like crazy, but the little ones, they're hard to find. So I got to find one before she finishes tearing this one up. 'Cause that's her favorite. She takes it everywhere.
oh, it's hot.
It's muggy here too. We had a storm last night, and I thought maybe it would get rid of some of that mugginess, but it's real muggy here.
It is here too. It was beautiful this morning, but now it's getting bad.
That's crazy, Ansley. 21 years.
We have a 14-year-old cat.
Oh my gosh.
What's that?
A cat?
Oh yeah, I've got one. He's 15. He'll be 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be 16.
Ours is 14 and was born under my daughter's bed
Oh my
when
gosh.
she was 7. So she's had her ever since. What's her baby?
You see now that you can hit classified ad in your listing?
Uh-uh.
On
Sell it on eBay classifieds?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. At least on the app you can.
Huh. Yeah, that's crazy. That
Honestly, I didn't even know they still had eBay classified going.
I didn't either.
Apparently
I
they
mean,
do.
because I used to look at it, I remember that, but I thought it was gone.
huh.
Apparently they do.
Huh.
I made it.
Wow.
There she is.
Oh my
Nice of you
god.
to join us, Sally.
I know, right?
The heck are you doing?
I was sleeping.
That's not an excuse.
You missed out on the cock story.
Oh yeah, we were talking about cocks all morning.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And the
Yeah,
cock
that
ring.
Right.
Today would have been a good day for the boxers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, he's already up and dressed, so there's no chance of that.
Oh, I'm sure there's a chance.
He was more on it than me this morning. I didn't go to bed until like 3:30 because we stayed up watching shows on Hulu all night, and while I was sorting jewelry, and then
Hank, what?
huh?
Hank says his pee hole isn't even showing.
Oh. that's what I said yesterday. Because Fishing and Picking came on here and was like, his pee hole is showing.
Ew.
And I'm like, his pee hole isn't even showing.
Oh.
Nice.
So anyways, I just could not get my shit together this morning. I did not want to get up out of bed. And,
That's okay.
and then I did, and I'm like, I need a freaking shower. You know, I was like, there's no way I'm getting up and going on there without a freaking shower this morning. I just felt like if I came in here, I'd just probably fall asleep on camera or something.
Aw.
Well,
Oh yeah, you want to hear something weird though, Nikki? Because you said that about eBay Classified. So I went down, I found eBay Classifieds, go to their part of the site or whatever. And then it's like, okay, so they have like 2, 4, 6, 8. They have 10 different companies for eBay Classified. So you highlight one and it tells you where they are in the world. And none of them are in the US.
Hmm.
None of them. There's one from Canada.
Huh.
But the rest are all like Europe and stuff. Oh, and then South America.
Oh, I'm putting myself on South American bless.
I never looked at it.
I thought it was like, well, honestly, I really did think it was gone. And then you said that. I'm like, well, I'm going to see if I can find it. You have to go to the bottom of the page to eBay other companies where StubHub is, and it'll have eBay Classifieds. But I don't think they have eBay Classifieds aren't in the U.S.
You know what's funny about eBay owning StubHub? Years ago, about probably 10, 12 years ago, I got a check in the mail from StubHub saying that I won a raffle or whatever and drawing, and I never had anything to do with StubHub. And I brought it to my bank, and they said, yeah, that it was a scam.
Oh, really?
And then all of a sudden, eBay, yeah, it was a part of eBay.
Huh.
It's like, nice. eBay is a scammer.
Yeah, but then how would they scam you by sending you a fake check? How would that scam
Well,
you?
those checks, you go and you cash them, and then they whatever, and then you have to
Like
go
a
good for it,
membership
or
or
they
something,
get the money out of your account or whatever. I don't know exactly how it
Oh.
works, but
Oh.
it used to be a big thing back then.
Yeah, if you cashed it, you became like a member of. You agreed to become a membership and pay so much a year. I don't know, something weird.
Yeah. Anyways, they would get your bank account that way, and you'd I don't know. Anyways, you put this check in your
Well, they
bank.
probably
And,
auto withdrawal on
yeah.
your bank account.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was a scam. The bank told me, and which I figured it was because I didn't enter any drawings or contests, so I knew it wasn't. But yeah, I mean, and StubHub is a part of eBay.
Yeah, if you pay your ex with a check, your ex can take that check number and then give that to their credit card debt person, and then they'll start automatically withdrawing out of your checking account for their credit card debt.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's Jim talking from experience.
At the wrong end of it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he wrote out a check for somebody, and they come back. They're like, "Yeah, your check's no good." He's like, "What are you talking about? I got so much."
I
Well,
had
she
like
had gotten
$400
his
in the bank.
because he was
thought.
paying her off on the house. She took his check and went and put an auto withdrawal on it for a credit card debt she had. So they went and cleaned his checking account out because she had the wrong number in the.
But it happened over months. It wasn't a lot. It was like, I don't know, $100. But we kept on taking out $100 here, you know. And it was, but every time my balance was off by $100, you know, I was doing my thing or whatever. And eventually it got me.
Wow, smart.
Yeah.
She might not
That's
be
one
smart,
word
but
for
she's
it.
I was gonna
clever.
say, yeah, that's what Jim was thinking.
Huh. I would have never thought about doing something like that.
No.
Well, I was able to turn it around in my favor, so I won't get into that part.
I just sold a pair of Cabela pants for $35.
Woohoo!
Nice.
That's awesome.
Wish my eBay would kick up here.
Well, our boat, because I've been buying parts for our boat. I'm like, oh my God, boat parts are so damn expensive. We go to Goodwill and I see this propeller for $18 in the clearance thing, and it's for an inboard Mastercraft. I'm like, well, there ain't no way this propeller is more than $18. Well, we got it on auction and it's at $150. It's got its first bid.
Ooh, nice.
And we never do anything at Goodwill like that. I mean, rarely. So it's one of those rare Goodwill good stuff.
That's great.
So
Yeah,
sometimes when your boat craps out, it's good.
I rarely ever find anything at Goodwill.
Yeah, us too.
Awesome.
But it's right by our Walmart, so I'll always peruse it just in case.
Right.
Because the off chance might be something
So
good in there.
here's a crazy thing, though. It's not like it just was there. They just put it out and nobody knew what it was worth. This thing had been out there for $50. Then it went to half price purple, didn't sell, so it was down to $25. And then when it was down to $25, they marked it down to $17.95 on clearance, and that's when I bought it. So this thing had been there for over a month, and nobody had picked it up. I was like, oh my God! Don't you people ever break boats? Don't you know how much
Well, I wonder if they thought maybe it was broken or something, or they didn't have a way to test it.
I don't know.
Well, it's solid brass, and there's like some props do have that rubber bushing in the middle, but this is for an inboard, so it's just solid brass. There's no, geez, I would think there's $17 worth of brass. Honestly, it's heavy, but yeah, there's no bushing or anything. It's just all straight metal.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, new. I mean, it's at least a $375.
I had the price tag
prop.
on it. It was It was $310 new.
Huh.
Oh, what do we sell?
That's probably good.
No, it's a manual.
I finally got my my auction yesterday, Bridget. I finally won one on.
Oh yay! What'd you win?
Pillow. Only £5.
That's good though. That'll be a lot.
Yeah. It doesn't look as juicy as like the 17-pound one.
Yeah, but you never know until you get it. And 5 pounds, you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah, I was happy that I at least won one.
Yeah, I know you've been trying and trying.
Yeah, and you have to be careful because they charge shipping and they charge handling too.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what he said. Make sure you do an estimate because
Mm-hmm.
they will get ya. There was one lot I was bidding on, and it wasn't even a big lot. It was Disney jewelry. It was like £3, and then I got outbid, and I said, "Well, let me check." So I estimated the shipping. It was like $20.
Yeah.
I said, never mind. You can have it. I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I got
Yeah.
outbid.
Mine altogether was 22, and I only bid 12. I bid 12. So $10 was the shipping and the handling.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to estimate it and put that into what your highest bid's going to be.
I think the big whatever it was, 17 or 18 pounds that I got, it was in a large flat rate, so it was like $16.55 or something.
Mine always come FedEx. Mine always come FedEx. I don't know
Mine's
why.
coming FedEx too. It's coming from Wisconsin, actually.
Oh,
Mine came from Wisconsin. Racine.
Oh, right.
Racine, Sally?
Racine?
Huh?
Racine?
Yeah, Racine.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's where I got mine.
Cool.
Big
It's
one.
over there by Terra, ain't it? Right?
The big
Racine is south of Milwaukee. It's the southeast corner of the state.
Oh.
Oh, Sally.
Ah.
I used that shaver for the second time, and the second time was a lot better than the first time.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
she said.
Good job, Tara. It's hard the first time. First time I was like, yeah, this thing really does pull all your hairs out.
I literally, it probably
That's
took
what she
me,
said.
it probably took me 2 hours, 3 hours total to do both legs because I can only stand like 2 paths, and then I had to wait a little while.
Oh my gosh.
But putting like a warm water compress on your legs first before you use it works really good.
Oh,
really?
okay.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, somebody was telling me.
Something opens up your pores.
I guess, yeah.
So once it opens up your pores, then it's not as painful.
Right.
Pulling the hair out.
Probably.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing mine yesterday. And Chris says, do you really have to do that in the living room? I said, do you really have to walk around with no shirt on in front of a camera?
Whoa.
That's gonna be your go-to for everything now.
Oh, he was so, oh my God. Yeah, that was funny.
I was like, hi, Chris.
You're like, oh, we have another naked man.
Yeah.
Naked man, naked man.
Yeah, he was, yeah. That was funny. He bitched about that for hours.
Don't look, Catherine. Too late. She done been in since.
But I told him, I said, I'm going to get back online. The camera's going to be on. He didn't hear me because, his hearing's fine, but he didn't hear me.
He's got selective hearing.
No, he has bad hearing, but he thinks it's fine.
Yeah.
He's a machinist. He's worked on machines, for 25 years. He has bad hearing.
Yeah, I think it's a macho thing.
Yeah, it's something. That's all right. It's something.
I like it when you say something and you say this long dissertation of information you want to convey to them, and then they turn to you and they go, "What?" And it's not worth repeating. It's like this. You've just laid out this 30-second dissertation of information, and then they look at you with this raccoon look, going, "What?"
Don't worry about it. I'll do it, or I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not repeating it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna waste another 30 seconds of my life repeating this.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Yeah, but Valor, you know that Brandon has always done that. That's just how he walks around. it's either just shorts or just underwear.
Oh
We all
yeah.
know
I mean,
Brandon.
when he's at home, that's all he's got on. He never has a shirt on hardly.
Mm-mm.
We
We
thought you
don't
were
need
doing
Valerie
it.
to verify it. We all know it.
Yeah, we all know.
When I lived with you guys and when you guys lived with me, like he was always pretty respectful as far as he wouldn't, run
I
around
think because of the girls.
in his you know, skivvies or
Yeah.
whatever. But well, even when I lived with you guys, he didn't really do that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
just
but you walk around the
respect,
house with no shirt on.
he
Good.
was respectful as far as that goes.
He's pretty much always done it.
Yeah.
Do you
But you probably don't even remember because I mean it's just how it was. Like he would just, he'd always he never run around naked
Right.
or anything. But
Right.
like as far as not having a shirt on, he usually did not ever have a shirt on.
Right.
If
You
my
know,
husband's
but
in bed, he's in his underwear. If he is in the bedroom watching TV, he's in his underwear. And
yeah.
it wouldn't have been the first time he's walked around in his underwear in the house. But that was like one time we were at, but that's just family, family just walks
Yeah.
around like that,
Right.
And we have daughters, but one time we were at the hospital, we brought my daughter to the hospital and she was in 3rd grade. Anyways, we were at the hospital and my daughter had to get into a gown or whatever, right? And so she was going to slip into a gown and the nurse goes, "You allow him to be in here while she's going to slip into a gown?" And it's like, well, yeah, it's her dad,
Yeah.
He doesn't look at her that way, It's like, anyways, and I mean, Brandy was fine, we've all just whatever, I mean, now we probably wouldn't, because they're adults, but anyways, in 3rd grade, they don't really have much to show anyways.
Yeah.
But anyways, the nurse was like totally mortified that he was all step out, it's no big deal, But yeah, she couldn't believe that I was allowing him to be in there when she was undressing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't walk around the house in my underwear, but because I don't know, I always figure if there's like a house fire or something, I gotta get out of the house fast. I don't have to worry about putting my pants on. And also, is one time we were leaving this place that has a house right next to it. We're in the parking lot of this grocery store, and the lights are on in the house, and I don't know why, but you like look over towards the house, and there the lady is standing with her like not cool looking underwear on, like changing the remote, and then she got the remote in her hand, changing channels. I'm like, oh man. See, now if that lady knew right now that I saw in her underwear, she'd be like mortified. No,
my tattoo?
no, I don't think tattoos
My
are.
daughter will even tell that story to this day. I'd be like, yeah, they were all worried about my dad being in there, like.
No. Brandon walks around the house in his underwear. My Brandon.
Yeah.
But not Jim.
I mean, when the girls were like teenagers,
Hi, Brandon.
They did.
He's showing you his tattoo. He's showing you his whack tattoo that makes him look fuzzy.
Wow. Is that a yin yang?
That looks rough.
Yeah, it's a yin
It has
yang.
a dragon
That
on
is
it.
cool.
And the yin and yang.
And the yin and yang. We were talking about walking around the house in your underwear.
Oh, when I was not a while back, I mean years ago, David Letterman, we still have the David Letterman show, had Ronald Reagan's daughter, who since died of cancer, which was a little eerie because they were joking about her skin cancer. She said, I had this weird thing on the back of my leg. I wanted to pull up my nylons. I felt they were catching on something, and here I had this bump on the back of my leg. I didn't know what it was, so I went to the doctor, and they removed it, and it was skin cancer, whatever. I'm getting treated. And they're laughing about it, no big deal. Well, she dies not long after that. But anyway, they're talking about Ronald Reagan. He goes, yeah, what was it like growing up with your dad, seeing the guy who was going to be president of the United States walk around the house in just his jockey shorts. She looks at David Letterman. She's like, my father never walked around the house in his underwear. I'm like, wow. Because I'm thinking to myself, well, geez, my dad walks around the house in his underwear all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't think I ever do. I usually like wear shorts or something. I don't like just wear jockey shorts walking around the house. I'll have no shirt on, but I usually wear at least shorts.
Right.
Yeah. And my
'Cause I
dad,
got that slit in the front. I don't want nothing, I don't want to give anybody too much information.
my dad never walked around like that either.
Ours didn't either. But it was weird because I'd almost rather him walk around in his underwear and be casual about it. But yet he had this huge robe that
that was even more freaky.
that he would. Yeah, well, it wasn't even a huge robe. It was like a swimsuit robe, and he would wear that, and it would probably go down to his knees. But then, it would open in weird parts and stuff, and it was like, I don't want to think that you're naked under there. It's just weird.
Yeah,
I've been exposed to the weird parts scene on accident too. I feel your pain.
Remember this?
Yeah, not Tara's dad, my dad.
Yeah, his dad. I go pick him up at the hospital. Yeah, he's sitting there eating. Oh yeah, hey, how's it going? I'm like, I walk in the room, and like wherever it is, I walk around the door. It's like a direct line, however he's sitting, where I'm like, oh, hey, how's it doing? But it's the way he's sitting, it goes right to his crotch, which he's in a hospital gown, nothing underneath it. I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, I'll come back when you're more dressed.
Well, this is what he's recovering from a brain.
No, this is before.
That?
Just the pacemaker. You were at the
Oh my
flea
God.
market, remember?
Okay.
It's that
Oh
day.
my God. They don't even have an excuse for it.
Yeah, no, he was in sound mind.
Tim's like, oh my God, my dad flashed my wife. Oh my God.
No, I'm more like, oh my God, I cannot believe I just saw Jim's dad's sausage. I'm like,
He was one of those guys. He was one of those people at Woodstock that was doing that blood slide thing with no clothes on.
No, he was not.
Way to go, Dad.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's like having you're like being in a war or something. It's something you block out of your mind.
Yeah.
Well, you obviously didn't because you're still talking about it.
Yeah.
And then somebody brings up the subject, and then here it comes again.
Oh yeah, here it comes. Yeah, I got to see Jim's dad in here.
Yeah, post-traumatic stress.
I was just gonna say it's like war, yeah.
Jim accidentally saw my mom's nipple once, and he's still like, "Oh my God!" He goes, "I can't believe I saw that. That was so horrible."
Well, I'm like, what is wrong with the tip of her elbow? Is there something that she injured or something? She's getting up out of I had this Cadillac. She's in the passenger seat, and she had the one leg, so she's trying to get out with her prosthetic leg or whatever. So she's leaning on the door,
And she never wore a bra anymore.
and she's wearing this like one of these sweatshirts, like they've ripped off the sleeves or whatever. I don't know. There was like it was like shorter on her midriff or something. But she's lifting herself up, and I see her elbow poke out from underneath the sweatshirt. I'm like, why does it look strange? But then I see her arm, and I'm like, well, if her arm's there, how the hell could her? I'm like, oh my God, that's not her elbow. And I'm trying to help her with the other. I'm like, oh my God, mine's screwed.
Oh my God.
She's got some kind of weird bump on her elbow.
Wait, that's not her elbow.
Well, it's different.
What kind of wart is that?
Ew. Oh wait. Ah.
Weirdest elbow I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so it happens. When you start having aging parents on both sides and they start having like health problems, you're going to end up seeing stuff you don't want to see.
Yep.
That meme. You see that meme with Yoda on Luke Skywalker's back, and he goes, "That's not my lightsaber." That's kind of.
Yeah.
Jesus. Guys are getting crazy on me.
Today's closet clean out.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Go for the party. We've already cleaned our closets.
I came out of the closet.
Yeah,
So-
she came out of the closet earlier. God dang it.
Yes, she did. You missed a lot there, Sally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have to replay the show.
Yep.
Cock rings and
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be worthy
You
of
guys
a
got to
replay.
that without me?
Yeah.
I tried to wake you up.
Don't feel bad, Sally. I missed it too.
Like, Sally, wake up. Get in here.
Well, Valerie started it, so. Or no, Jim started it.
I started it?
Oh,
said, "Where's
that's
those
explainable.
tacos?"
Oh, okay.
I think this one
That
was Valerie's
explains
fault.
it.
Well, Valerie one up me, that's for sure.
That is true. Really did.
Yeah,
My-
but you came in for the good clothes with the cock ring one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
well,
good.
I got some good stories, but I don't know if I have one that holds a candle to Valerie. That's a pretty good one.
Her and her 100 cocks.
Yeah. My dreams come true.
And Sally's going, what the heck?
What in the world?
I
Yeah,
have no clue.
Sally, you gotta go back and listen to at least the first hour of the show.
Oh, heck yeah. It was good. Oh.
I guess any story
Okay,
that starts out,
Prancer.
I was this cock code.
Prancer, go bark outside.
Go bark
See,
outside.
it's
Bug
no
the neighbors.
fun.
Go bug the neighbors and bark outside.
Oh,
I was like, where's all mine?
Hey,
Sure, they're being quiet. Sleeping.
Yeah, they've been good lately. You haven't had to say much to them.
Well, what I've been doing is I've been putting them outside. Ooh, get it. I've been putting them outside in the morning, pretty early, like as soon as we wake up, and I just leave them out there.
Oh, okay, that's why.
And that way they can do their running around and
Right.
get rid of a bunch of energy and stuff.
Yeah, it's fenced in. It's not like they're,
And then so when they come in the house, they can just go to sleep.
chill.
Nice and comfy in here.
Who got the cha-ching?
I don't know. Who cha-chinged out there?
Wasn't me.
It was you?
Not I.
I don't know who it was.
I think Lori said it was her.
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't you? Well, it wasn't Todd because he's muted.
I had one a long time ago.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
It had to be Sally or Nicky.
Must be Nicky. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Guess it's mine. Are you listening outside today, Bridget?
Well, my computer froze inside. So, yeah. Guess I'm out here now. I restarted it, and now I'm defragging it. And
Yeah.
You gotta go outside to warm it up or what?
Well, why are you inside if your computer, or why are you outside if your computer froze?
because it's defragging right now.
Oh,
So I have my laptop outside.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's the desktop that froze.
Okay.
Oh, these flies are driving me insane.
And it's nice out today.
Ugh.
We got a good thunderstorm, so it cooled it down a little bit.
Yeah. I know they said it's supposed to be 90 and storms tonight.
90?
Yeah.
Ish. Oh my God, they're in the truck now.
Ugh.
Oh, they're driving me crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All over my legs.
get off here and then probably head on over to my sister-in-law's. And since it's right down the road from my mother-in-law's, I'll probably go over there and
so
say
you're
hi.
picking up that stuff today.
Yeah.
Are you going to do a haul video?
I don't know. I don't know what all. it is going to be. So I'll probably might do a haul video. Might do it just in my truck. Maybe I'll just do it outside.
Full of Nicky.
Yeah,
Works for me.
yeah. Maybe I'll just do that. Because I will say, and this is not being rude or mean or anything, but she's not. She's known to not be the cleanest person.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking, what I'll do is I'll put everything in the truck and then back it up to the garage and then just put everything in the garage and then go through it that way.
That's
Yeah.
So that way I'm not bringing stuff in the house.
No,
And then you can, and then if you bring it from the garage, you could just throw it in the washer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, put them in like plastic bags and dump it in the washer.
Yeah. So
What the?
just trying to be a little
Oh no, I understand.
Personally, I would bring it to the laundromat, but
proactive. Well, that's not a bad idea either.
Right.
I was like all that stuff that was full of rat shit. I took it, cleaned it before I put it anywhere near my stuff.
Yeah.
There was some bedding in there, and I washed that at the laundromat before I even brought it home.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
I'm going
Cheap price
to.
to pay to keep things out of your house.
I don't want you, if it doesn't sell right away, I don't want you to
And the
reduce
laundromat
the
has a
price.
higher
Whatever price I set it at, I want to leave it there until Christmas.
What'd you say, Bridget?
I said the laundromat has a higher temperature dryers too, so you'll get that heat.
That's true. I might just do that. That might be a better. Because I mean, I really don't. I don't know I don't know if she has a pet.
Because if there's anything in it, you don't want that shit in your garage too.
Right. Right.
It'd just be a matter of time before they got in your house.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think we'll just do that. I
And
might
don't
come
put
to
any of
the.
it inside your truck.
Hey,
No.
Mom,
Yeah.
I want to share me.
No.
I want to share me.
No. Okay, you need to be quiet.
Can I share me?
No.
Have you ever known it to be quiet, Tara?
Our grandkids on the cake. It's okay, Brandon. We know your mom's crushing your dreams.
To share a meme. Oh, I'm not putting the camera on.
Okay, there's this meme. The guy said, "Here, my pet Russian." Then the guy wearing a shirt and pants like Ricky with a gas mask on walked up and get the bottle. I think it was vodka.
Oh boy, well, and that doesn't even make sense. Is it Trailer Park Boys meme?
Yeah,
No,
that's what he's talking about.
just a Russian meme.
Oh, it sounds kind of Trailer Park Boys. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
That's awesome.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Ainsley said hi, Brandon.
He'll say hi. Dad.
Today's just hold on to him for as long as you can.
That's true.
We all like Brandon.
Better.
Today's Job's 23rd birthday.
He'll be.
Sally, you're getting old.
I cannot believe that.
You're getting old, Sally.
Well, I will say Brandon will be 11 in November. And I always say to Jim, I'd be like, well, we don't have a lot more time because, there's going to be a point when they get those teenage years where they're not going to want to hang out with you anymore anyway.
Yeah.
It's true.
Not necessarily.
My kids did still hang out with me a lot, even in their teenagers, but but they do start inching away,
Yeah, they do their own thing.
They're just on their own and doing their own thing, and it's like, come back to me.
My kids still enjoy being with me, and my nephews too. So, and you're close enough
Brandon
to
and Jesse
Brandon.
do the same thing.
you're close enough to Brandon that you probably will be.
Yeah, but I just mean like it changes. When they get in their
Yeah,
teenage
oh, yeah.
years, we're not going to say, oh yeah, Brandon, let's go to auction. He's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to stay home and go out with my friends. Or, hey, Brandon, let's go to whatever. He might be more like, yeah, I'm going to go with my friends today. So
That's true.
See ya, sucker.
Yeah, I just want to hang out with my girlfriend. And Dad, how do you control the heat on the house?
We're going to go to town for a Coke.
Yeah, we're going to go to town.
Oh, it's so hot.
Yes.
And he will be a 19-year-old senior when he's in high school, so I'm worried he's going to have like the bro stash and be dating like a 14-year-old freshman.
It happens, Sarah. It happens.
Not good.
I always say I miss when my kids were little. But I also enjoy our adult relationship.
Yeah.
But I've always been close to my kids. I still am. I'm close to my nephews, so I'm pretty lucky. I'm like one of the first ones they call when they got big news. I'm one of the first ones they call, and for everything. So me and Daddy. So I'm pretty lucky that way.
Good job on the sell of your choker on Poshmark, Valerie.
Well, look at poor Jim. His oldest is 29 and his youngest is 11. He's had a kid under the age of 18 in his house since he was. How old were you when you were the first born?
1980.
Were you like 23?
24.
Yeah, 24. He's had a kid under 18 since he was 24 years old. And he's 52. And he's 52 right now.
Oh,
are you 52 or 53? Oh, he's 53.
I know Gary's going to be 49 in December. I said, holy shit, I'm going to have to trade you in for a younger model. You're pushing 50.
Yeah, Jim's son is 29. His daughter would be 27, and then Brandon's 11.
Oh.
Yeah. Mine is 31 and 29.
Oh.
Mine are 25 and 21.
I thought you were 22, and I thought your wife was 20.
Yeah, I was 20.
Jim can't even keep his kids' names straight. And because our dog's name is Mabel and his daughter's name is Megan, he'll be like, damn it, Megan, get over here. I'm like, the dog's name is Mabel. It isn't Megan.
We can't figure out why she's not coming to him.
He'll be like looking for, where's Jimmy? He's living in Milwaukee. I meant Brandon. He can't even keep their names straight anymore.
It's okay, Jim.
I do the same thing. I'll be like, Amanda, Brandy.
Yeah, you say the
Amanda,
whole
Brandy, Amanda.
Yeah. My mom goes right down the line.
Yep.
Just
No, you just go out there and bark. No. You're being naughty.
My mom was like, Terry Lynn, Nicky.
Yep.
Yeah, Nessa says, same as me, Jim. Have a kid in the house since 1993. But I got a couple that can go to the beer store for me now.
Well, his oldest moved away, but yeah,
well, both, one's in Florida, one's
his
on the other end
oldest
of the
son was born in 89.
Hi, Craig.
Craig.
Hi, Craig.
For the longest time, Amanda thought her name was Bramanda. And Brandy thought her name was Brandy.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda.
Tina, Julie, Tina. Yeah. That's their name.
Jonah turns 21 next month.
Woo!
Yep.
The price of diesel, I should not be sitting here with my air conditioning running, but I found a shady spot and I'm sitting here with the air conditioning running on me. It feels so pretty good.
Is it hot there? Because it's not even hot outside today.
It's hot
here.
It's muggy here.
Hot here.
Oh, that wasn't good.
You have a daughter named Jolene, Joanna? That's cool. I like that name, Jolene.
I love that name.
Jolene.
Jolene,
Jolene.
Jolene. That's a good one. That's something that I can share with you guys. So my daughter has twins. She also has and then she has Maddie. She signed up for a program for it's Dolly Parton, and she gives a free book to a kid that signed up with her program. She gives them a free book every month for until they're 5 years old.
Nice.
So if you're interested in that, so the kids they get a book every month from her, and there's no charge. You don't have to pay any shipping or nothing.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Which is good, because it like promotes reading and everything. So that's good.
It's nice to see these stars using their money for good too.
Right.
I mean, not that they have to, but it's nice to see.
Very true.
I thought you were talking about those floor shine shoes you sent out. I'm like, no. Like, oh, they don't fit the story.
You know what I should be doing right now?
What?
I should be cleaning out my storage unit.
I should be too.
Why are you cleaning it out?
Well, I keep saying when it gets cooler, because I'm not doing it in 90-degree weather.
No.
Right.
And but it's cooler today, so I guess technically I could if I really wanted to.
Yeah. Well, it just depends.
I don't know. I should.
I know. I hate that when it's a nice cool day and you don't do what you wanted to do, and then all of a sudden when it's hotter than the hogs of hell, and you're like, why in the hell didn't I do this?
Why didn't I do that then? Yeah.
I know. I do that too.
It's just pulling everything out and then putting it all back neatly.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'll think about it.
You do whatever you want to do.
So that's where you keep your list and stuff, Bridget?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're all in bins, except lately we got so bombarded with stuff all at once, like 3-4 auctions a week. And I was listing it quickly, and then I would just throw it in there and box it, and now boxes are piled up in the middle.
Shows up right under the title.
So I just have to take them and put them in bins, but
Only for the other bottom description, for the item description shows up under the
Yeah,
title.
right?
huh?
Yeah, storage
Or
shelves.
condition description, is that what that's called? That little box is underneath.
One for unlisted stuff and one for listed stuff.
Yeah.
The problem with the unlisted storage shed is it's got all my son's stuff when he moved back home from his apartment.
Oh.
That's taking up half of it. And then
Oh, really?
And it's spelled Milwaukee.
As they spell it different.
It's IE instead of
Yeah. Oh no, she dashed on you. Just put her on a roll.
Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
For today, I'm going to get ready to get on the road and go to Highland.
okay.
All right.
Hope everybody has a great day. See y'all later. We'll see you tomorrow. And you never know. You might get a jewelry jackpot today. So
Yay!
you never know. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.